name's Ross Brewer. I'd like to welcome you to the Cyber Intel Community channel. I just wanted to give you some background in terms of what this is about and how it came to be. So my background in IT, OT, cybersecurity goes back some 30 years. It was about 25 years ago in 1996 when we launched Symantec in New Zealand. At the time, I was telling my friends, I've got this cool new job, cool new company, the internet's coming, these threats and these viruses are going to be a big problem, so I think I'm going to be busy. And we ended up discovering one of the deadliest viruses ever seen in the wild at the time at Auckland University. Out of the several thousand viruses, it would have been in the top 100. It was highly destructive, taking out hundreds of machines, causing machines to have to be rebuilt, taking several hours per machine. So it sort of changed my perspective in terms of my whole career, and I sort of went on a different journey because I went from going, hey, this is a cool job, to actually, this is a very serious job. It's got huge responsibilities because the impact of these incidents can be high. So it's really from there that I left New Zealand, went on to Australia, ended up in the UK. As you can tell by my accent, I'm not from London, but have lived in London since '99 with my family. And it's really over the last sort of 2.5 decades that I've been working in some of the most secure security operations centres all over the planet, and been involved in hundreds of projects deploying monitoring technology. And it's during these projects that I really got to meet some fascinating people and build a community of like-minded security practitioners. But here's the problem. The problem is we can't really talk about the work that we do because a lot of it's confidential. You also don't want to let your adversaries know what tactics and techniques you're using against them. And furthermore, you don't want to raise your head above the parapet and become a target. So with that being said, I sort of thought, well, how can I sort of bring these sort of voices to bear? I mean, I've been interviewed on the BBC Live, going out to some, 200 million people during WannaCry. The follow-on from that, when BA couldn't fly a plane for 2 days, we were invited again to the BBC, to the UK 24-hour news. Following that, Petra, non-Petra, again, BBC UK 24-hour news. So I'd sort of had my fair share of exposure in the press, but as I said, a lot of these people these extraordinary people that I've worked with a huge amount of intelligence, experience, and first-hand knowledge of incidents and improving security sort of positions and posture and cyber readiness, those voices and those stories seldom come to light. One of my former colleagues, he was working with one of the lead forensic investigation companies in a previous role, and he told me once that out of the 160 forensic investigations, and these were the who's who of the global logo community, he said out of the 160 of these investigations, only 2 of them were ever made public. So the intention of this channel is to try and bring some voices and some information, some best practice, some opinions, some expertise, and share it with the broader community so that it benefits everybody. So again, I just really want to thank you. Subscribe, make sure you click on the bell so that you are getting the latest content as we do new interviews. The interviews we're going to be in the studio on a one-on-one basis. We'll have to use Zoom or some webinar technology to do it remotely given the COVID situation. But we'll be interviewing Chief Information Security Officers, C-level executives, security practitioners, and as I said, subscribe, like, make sure you click on the bell to get the latest content, and also please leave your comments in terms of topics that you'd like us to cover. So thank you, welcome to the channel, and have a great time. Bye for now.